What's up, everybody? My name is Brian, and you are watching 7 Days to Brian. Hey, folks. Welcome to a new series I'm starting. This is going to be Oblivion Remastered. A little bit of background on this game. The original Oblivion came out 19 years ago. And I remember picking up that game and being just in love with it. It was all I played for quite a while. It was absolutely my favorite game until 7 Days to Die came along, and I started playing that. And honestly, this remastered version of Oblivion has me diving right back in. I was excited when I heard they were doing it. They tried to keep it a secret, shadow drop it, but there were leaks. It was like the gaming industry's worst kept secret for a while there. But anyway, they took the game and they redid the graphics in Unreal Engine 5. It's still got the base original game kind of underneath the skin of Unreal 5 playing on top of it. And yeah, this was just my favorite game for years. I put hundreds and hundreds of hours into it. Like I said, it had my full attention until I started playing 7 Days to Die. And even then, I still, every couple of years, would come back and do a playthrough. Just for fun. So I was pretty excited to see this remaster come out. I just happened to be leaving my home for a vacation when the game was being dropped. I remember watching the Twitch stream where they were announcing and dropping the game at the same time while I was loading bags into my vehicle to leave for vacation. I took my laptop with me. I had shitty Wi-Fi at the hotel, and it took like 15 hours to download the game. And honestly, it didn't perform that well on my laptop. I've got an older graphics card in the laptop, and processor, and less RAM, and all that stuff. It didn't perform as well as I would have hoped. But I'm home now. I've loaded it up on my desktop PC, which has a much newer graphics card. Everything's newer. Nice 4K screen. So I'm pretty happy. It's been performing great on this computer. One thing I did notice, and it was a lot more noticeable when I played it on my laptop, was the first few minutes you have the game open, the CPU usage is through the roof. I found it's worthwhile to leave it on the loading screen. I hit Control-Alt-Delete, I opened up Task Manager. I waited for the CPU usage to drop to less than half of what it was. Because it does, it's loading assets into the RAM. You'll see the RAM, you load it up and it has like 2 gigabytes of RAM used, and it's maxing out your CPU usage, and then you'll see the RAM usage building and the CPU usage dropping. And when that levels out, that's when it's time to actually start playing. I found that if I started playing before that leveled out, I'd have performance issues in the game. Massive frame rate drops. On my laptop, it was playing in the teens or 20s. Consistently if I didn't wait for the game to completely load before I loaded up my save. Anyway, that's probably way too much information. It's buttery smooth on this computer. So I decided, hey, let's do some recording. Let's actually show off the game because I love it so much. So let's jump into it. We're going to start a new game.
I was born 87 years ago. For 65 years, I've ruled as Tamriel's emperor. But for all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams. I have seen the gates of oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see. Behold, in darkness, a doom sweeps the land. This is the 27th of last seed, the year of Akatosh 433. These are the closing days of the third era and the final hours of my life.
Alright, so here we are. We are a prisoner inside the Imperial dungeon here. And, gotta start off by picking my race. Tough decisions here. I think I'm gonna go with a Dark Elf. Dark Elf, also known as Dunmer. In their homeland of Morrowind, the Dark Elves are noted for their skilled and balanced integration of the sword, the bow, and destruction magic. They are resistant to fire and can summon an ancestral ghost for aid. Do I want my origin to be Vardenfell or mainland? I think I'll go with Vardenfell. Alright, type 1 or type 2 body type. So this is female or male body type. I will go with the male body type. Go for a middle-aged guy. Play around with the character creator a little bit here. Give him purple eyes, like that. Alright, hair. Oh no, God no. Alright, that's the haircut I'm going with. Alright, so here's my character. Dark Elf. Skilled with both the sword and the bow. Resistance to fire, aided by ancestral ghost, and improved endurance. Alright, we're gonna name him Jimmy. This is Jimmy. Alright, let's continue. Yeah. Here's Jimmy. He's in a prison cell.
Hey there. You, kinsman. I haven't seen another Dunmer in here and I don't know how long. Where you from, huh? Vardenfell? You got a wife back home? Tell you what, I'm getting out of here in a couple of weeks. When I get back to Morrowind, I'll look her up. She must be so lonely. Don't you worry, eh? I'll take care of her long after you're dead. Oh, that's right. You're going to die in here.
Not cool, bro.
You hear that? The guards are coming. For you.
That's not cool at all.
That door behind us.
Yeah, I gotta come back and kill that guy at some point. I don't like him.
We don't know that, sire. The messenger only said
No, they're dead. I know it.
What's going on over here?
What's this prisoner doing here? This cell is supposed to be off limits.
Usual mix-up with the watch.
Never mind. Get that gate open. Stand back, prisoner. We won't hesitate to kill you if you get in our way.
No sign of pursuit, sir.
Stay put, prisoner.
Good. Let's go. We're not out of this yet.
You. I've seen you. Let me see your face. You are the one from my dreams. Then the stars were right. And this is the day. Gods give me strength.
What's going on?
Assassins attacked my sons, and I am next. My blades are leading me out of the city along a secret escape route. By chance, the entrance to that escape route leads through your cell.
And who are you?
I am your emperor, Uriel Septim. By the grace of the gods, I serve Tamriel as her ruler. You are a citizen of Tamriel, and you too shall serve her in your own way.
And why am I in jail?
Perhaps the gods have placed you here so that we may meet. As for what you have done, it does not matter. That is not what you will be remembered for.
Alrighty then. What should I do?
You will find your own path. Take care. There will be blood and death before the end.
Please, sire, we must keep moving.
Yeah, we gotta keep moving.
Better not close this one. There's no way to open it from the other side.
Yeah.
Don't try anything. I'm
Looks like
watching.
this is your lucky day. Just stay out of our way.
Alrighty then. Hey buddy, guess what? I'm leaving. That guy over there's an asshole. I'm gonna come back and kill him someday. Maybe. I always say that when I start the game and then I usually forget.
Stand aside, prisoner.
Yeah, we'll stand aside. I'll be back here. You guys just do your thing. What we got going on? Alright,
Close up left. Protect the Emperor.
Oh, hey buddy, how you
Protect
doing?
yourself.
Protect myself.
Captain's down.
I don't have any weapons or anything, dude. How am I gonna protect myself? Let's stand here and wait for them to kill the bad guys. How you doing?
This is only the beginning. Worse is yet to come.
Oh, okay.
This
Am
one's
I
mine.
supposed to be impressed?
You guys need some help? Are you good? You good?
Are you all right, sire? We're clear for now.
Captain Reno?
She's dead.
Oh shit,
Sorry, sire.
Captain Reynolds
We
dead.
have to keep moving.
Alright
How
then,
could they be waiting for us here?
Don't know, but it's too late to go back now.
loot these bodies. Ooh, Reynolds Akaviri Katana. I am stealing that, along with her steel short sword and a torch.
Don't worry, sire. We will
Can't take
give
her
you
armor.
out of here.
They won't be the first to underestimate the Blades. I'll take point. Let's move.
You stay here, prisoner. Don't try to follow us.
I'll be right here. Alright, I'm gonna equip weapon. Also going to equip fire spell. Now we're gonna get attacked by some rats here. Ah. Nice. If rat meat on them. It's an alchemy ingredient, it'll be important later. Got a weak potion of sorcery on this guy. Bring up your journal, press tab. Tutorial. Yep, did that. Can't follow them, that door needs a key. In your journal, you can see your character attributes, equip objects, blah blah. Go over here and see what's in this chest. Get some gold. Don't want that rusty war axe. I'm gonna be a blades guy. Blade and spells, that's me. Whoa! Another rat. More rat meat. Alright. Skeleton over here. Arrows, 6 lockpicks, some boots, a cuirass, a dagger, and a torch. Shield too. Yes, the lockpicking tutorial. I don't really love the lockpicking minigame in this game. I usually just hit the auto attempt button, kind of spam it. Alright, I'm gonna equip this bow. hotkey 2 there. You also have to equip the arrows. Right. Do a little target practice on this bucket here. And the game has sticky arrows, so if you can find your arrows after you shoot them, you can get them back. Goblin Shaman over here, he's got some scrolls, iron key, lockpicks, and a potion of sorcery. I'll leave his club on him. Some lockpicks and torches over here. Alright, I think we're good. Open the door with the key. On to the next room. Alright, another rat up here. Got a sneak attack for double damage. Chest here. Oh, we get some more arrows. Lockpicks. Have a bow. Take the greaves. I don't want the iron cuirass. I already have leather cuirass. I'm actually going to start equipping armor. Greaves. Drop these clothes that I don't need. Shield. Alright. Now... Oh. Use my fire spells on these rats. Oh, he's still alive. There we go. All the enemies in this starter dungeon are pretty easy. The way the leveling system works in this game, you level your non-combat skills faster than your combat skills, it ends up getting really hard. In fact, because I'm not going to be using heavy armor, I actually don't want to be wearing these iron greaves. I don't want to level up heavy armor skill, because every skill you level up contributes to leveling up your overall character. Alright. What do we got here? Yeah, in the early game, you really want to focus on leveling up your combat skills, so that when you get to like the mid game, you're not being overpowered by the enemies too easily. So focus on either light or heavy armor. Pick a couple of weapons. Oh, I don't want that rusty axe. Yeah, as far as graphical updates, the remaster is awesome. It looks great compared to the original. I don't want that ale. Everything's been touched up and improved upon. Some people have criticized it because the original had really high contrast color scheme, and I think the color scheme, you'll see once we're out to the open world, color scheme is looking a little more realistic. I think it's more immersive. I don't know. I'm not gonna judge it. I think they did a great job. I'm happy. See, I'm picking up all these things as I go. Mushrooms and things like that. These are going to be alchemy ingredients. So later on, when I get my mortar and pestle and other alchemy items, I can mix up my own potions. That's actually a good way to make money in this game. Mixing up a bunch of potions. I got one playthrough I'm doing where I'm role-playing as an alchemist and spend a lot of my time going around just picking flowers and other items that are alchemy ingredients. And that save game has actually gotten really difficult as I enter the mid-levels because my alchemy skill is going up so much, it's causing my character to level out of control. And yeah, that's caused my character to level up faster than my combat skills. It's made the game hard. Alright, so I just found my mortar and pestle. So I'm going to be able to craft some potions here. Oh, some gold, lockpicks, and torches in this chest. Okay, so let's do some alchemy. Alright, combine ingredients with similar effects to create potions and poisons. Your alchemy skill will make your creations more powerful. The more potions you create, the higher your alchemy skill will increase. Use additional apparatuses to improve the strength of the potions you create. Alright, so basically the easiest way to do this is open up filters, and this will show you both positive effects and negative effects, what things you can do. I want to create a restore health potion. Well, I only got one ingredient that does restore health, so I can't. What about restore fatigue? Alright, I've got a cheese wedge and some lettuce. I can combine those, create. It's going to be a restore fatigue potion. I'm going to undo that filter. Let's go over to negative effects, damage fatigue. Mort, flesh, and rat meat. I can combine those into a damage fatigue. Damage health. I can make... So the ones with negative effects, you use them as poisons, so you coat your weapons with them, and it'll apply those effects. Whereas the ones with positive effects, you drink them as a potion. Alright. And the higher my alchemy skill gets, the more effects I'll have on each item. So right now this is just restore fatigue for the tomato, but as I level up, I'll unleash other effects. Oh, guy's in his undies. Undies and leather armor. Good combination. So I leveled up my alchemy skill a little bit. I'm gonna have my guy use alchemy as a way to make money. I'm not gonna have alchemy as a major skill for him. Damn it. Stuff. Heal up a little bit. Yeah, I won't have alchemy be a major skill for him because I don't want him leveling it up too quickly. Okay. rat over here. Some rat meat. This looks pretty good. Iron arrows and lockpicks. Those are things I can use. I already have an iron dagger, I think. That's a rusty iron dagger. Oh, some apples on the ground here. So, let's see. Whoa! There's a guy over there. I'm gonna drop these logs on him. Classic. Yeah, classic crap from the OG Oblivion game there. Most of the original game is still here. They didn't do a full-on remake. People are calling it a remake. It really is. They used most of the code from the original game in this. They kind of wrapped it up in Unreal Engine 5 to give it better graphics. They did change a little bit of the game mechanics. The leveling system's a little bit different. There's a few other things that have changed, but the base game is still there inside of a more modern wrapper. Oh! Practice our block skill here. I'll use the shield. There we go. Lockpick. Time to use our bow. Hey. There we go. Oh, we got another one here. Nice. A little bit of fire takes care of him. Let's see. Roasted rat, yummy. Hey buddy, how you doing? Can't get him through the gate apparently. Alright, let's go. Yeah. Ugh. Did. Some rat meat. Early on, you might get annoyed with how much rat meat you find in comparison to other alchemy ingredients, but later on you'll find you're mixing it with plenty of other things. Hey, you. Oh, we got a goblin witch here. Yeah, you gonna do anything? Oh, there we go. Ooh, shocked me. Alright, I'm gonna grab this flawed ruby, this petty soul gem. Soul gems are a great way to recharge magical weapons. And I also got the Goblin Shaman Staff. This thing is a pretty cool weapon. Unleashes a shock. Chest here. We're gonna open that up. Some good stuff we can take here. And I just found my first repair hammer, so the game's telling me I should use it. Let's go to your repair hammer. I'm actually gonna hotkey that. Repair hammer. And repair some of this stuff that I'm carrying. I broke my hammer. Alright, anyway, I repaired some of the stuff I'm carrying. Alright, so let's go this way. Try to be a little bit stealthy here. Our way back into prison dungeon here.
Protect the Emperor until help arrives. Help? What makes you think help will get here before more of those bastards?
Here they come
We
again!
need to get the Emperor out of here.
Watch your back!
See if I can help save the Emperor here.
Get that!
For the Emperor!
Got him.
Damn it! It's
See,
the
I was
prisoner
helpful.
again.
No, I was
Kill him.
helpful.
He might be working with the assassins.
Don't kill me, I'm helpful.
No, he is not one of them. He can help us. He must help us.
As
Listen
you
to him.
wish, sire.
He knows what he's talking
They
about.
cannot understand why I trust you. They've not seen what I've seen. How can I explain? Listen, you know the Nine, how they guide our fates with an invisible hand.
Yeah, man. The Nine guide and protect us.
I've served the Nine all my days, and I chart my course by the cycles of the heavens. The skies are marked with numberless sparks, each a fire, and every one a sign. I know these stars well, and I wonder which sign marked your birth.
Ooh, decisions. I'm gonna go with the Lord. Increase armor rating by 15 and increase magic resistance by 15%. That's a nice layer of protection. Help my character survive. Sure you want to be born under the following sign, Lord? Yes.
The signs I read show the end of my path. My death, a necessary end, will come when it will come.
What about me?
Your stars are not mine. Today the Lord shall prove a faithful patron in your quest for glory.
Hell yeah. Can you see my fate?
My dreams grant me no opinions of success. Their compass ventures not beyond the doors of death. But in your face I behold the sun's companion. The dawn of Akatosh's bright glory may banish the coming darkness. With such hope, and with the promise of your aid, my heart must be satisfied.
Okay. Aren't you afraid to die?
No trophies of my triumphs precede me, but I have lived well, and my ghost shall rest easy. Men are but flesh and blood. They know their doom, but not the hour. In this, I am blessed to see the hour of my death, to face my apportioned fate, then fall.
Where are we going?
I go to my grave. A tongue shriller than all the music calls me. You shall follow me yet for a while. Then we must part.
You may as well make yourself useful. Here, carry this torch and stick close.
Alright, this is Boris. He'll be important later on. Tell me about the blades.
We're the Emperor's bodyguards. Our job is to get him out of situations like this. Although I admit, things are not going according to plan.
And tell me about Uriel Septum.
My job is to make sure the Emperor gets out of here alive, and I intend to do it.
Alright.
Stick
For that
close and let us do our
conversation.
job, and you'll be all right.
Yeah, I'll be alright. Alright, so he told me to equip the torch. I think I have to yeah, I gotta unequip the shield in order to carry the torch. Okay. Let's push healing here. There's another guy over here. Arrows. Alright, cool.
Take them down!
Whoa.
The Emperor's in danger!
More danger. Where? Where? Oh, there he is. There's another one.
For the blades!
You guys got this. You guys got this. Good job. Good job. Loot these bodies. Sorcery. Yeah, cool. Healing. Nice, nice.
Die, you scum!
The Emperor's in danger!
Emperor's in danger. What we got? Oh,
For
Bro. Hey. Get over here.
Take them down.
Yeah, I'm helping. Look at me.
For the dragon.
Not much farther.
What happened? Not much farther, he says. Okay. Alright, those guys go. They got any good loot? Okay, get a potion. Weak potion of sorcery, I'll take it. Leave the robes on them, they're not worth anything.
Hold up. I don't like this. Let me take a look.
Yeah, take a look. Go take a look. What up, Boris?
You may as well make yourself useful. Carry that torch and stick close.
That's what I'm doing.
Stick close and let us do our job, and you'll be all right.
Okay.
Looks clear. Come on. We're almost through to the sewers.
Alright. It says it looks clear.
Damn it! The gate is barred from the other side. A trap!
What
But you
about
said it
that
looked
side
clear.
passage back there?
Worth a try. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Let them go. Alright.
It's a dead end. What's your call, sir?
They're behind us. Wait here, sire.
Wait here with the Emperor. Guard him with your life.
I'll do that.
For the Emperor!
Oh man, let them go. Barrel fell in there.
I can go no further. You alone must stand against the Prince of Destruction and his mortal servants. He must not have the Amulet of Kings. Take the amulet, give it to Joffrey. He alone knows where to find my last son. Find him and close shut the jaws of oblivion.
Well, trust me for someone you just met. Whoa, hey, whoa, whoa, whoa!
Stranger,
Whoa!
you chose a
Not
bad
called
day
for.
to take up with the
For the
corpse.
Emperor! Take them down.
Damn. Take this potion off, though.
Oh, Talos, save us. We failed. I failed. The Blades are sworn to protect the Emperor. Now he and all his heirs are dead. The amulet. Where's the Amulet of Kings? It wasn't on the Emperor's body.
The Emperor gave it to me.
Strange. He saw something in you. Trusted you. They say it's the dragon blood that flows through the veins of every septim. They see more than lesser men. The Amulet of Kings is a sacred symbol of the Empire. Most people think of the Red Dragon crown, but that's just jewelry. The amulet has power. Only a true heir of the blood can wear it, they say. He must have given it to you for a reason. Did he say why?
I must take it to Joffrey.
Joffrey? He said that? Why?
There's another heir.
Nothing I ever heard about. But Joffrey would be the one to know. He's the Grand Master of my order. Although you may not think so to meet him, he lives quietly as a monk at Waynon Priory, near the city of Coral.
How do I get there?
First, you need to get out of here. Through that door must be the entrance to the sewers, past the locked gate. That's where we were heading. It's a secret way out of the Imperial City. Or it was supposed to be secret. Here, you'll need this key for the last door into the sewers.
Sewers?
There are rats and goblins down there. But from what I've seen of you, I'm guessing you're an experienced bard. Am I right?
Bard? Hell no. I'm actually going to make a custom class here. Focus is going to be magic. So willpower and intelligence will be my favorite attributes. And now I got to pick 7 skills. Blade, destruction, restoration. I'm not going to make alchemy a major skill because I don't want it leveling too fast. I'm going to be doing a lot of potion mixing. Light armor and marksman. We'll We'll do sneak and security. That'll help me get through blocks. Alright, so we're going to do blade. That's going to be my only combat skill there. Destruction and restoration. And then light armor, marksman, security, and sneak. I'll call myself a Spellblade. Yes. And that is what I'm going to use for my class. Okay. I am a Spellblade.
I would never have guessed. Still, I don't think you'll have any trouble with rats and goblins.
After the sewers, then what?
You must get the amulet to Joffrey. Take no chances, but proceed to Wayne Priory immediately. Got it?
Got it. Understand.
Good. The Emperor's trust was well placed.
What about you? What will you do?
I'll stay here to guard the Emperor's body, and make sure no one follows you. You'd better get moving. May Talos guide you. By the way, thanks for recovering Captain Renault's sword. I'll see that it is given a place of honor in the halls of the Blades.
Alright. Get that out of the way. Go loot these guys, see if they've got any potions or anything I should take. Nope, they don't have anything. This guy's got some gold I can have. Anything else going on here? Alright, cool. Go this way. Yeah, now that he took the Akaviri blade from me, I gotta pick a new sword. I'm gonna pick the steel short sword here. I'm gonna go this way. There's a chest over here. Very easy. Got some potions in there. I'm gonna take those. Now we're gonna head into the sewers. Alright, so in the original game, if you had all the DLC, when you hit this point where you're into the sewer, you would start getting bombarded with quest messages. You got this quest, you got that quest, the other quest, and it was all related to the DLC. That was kind of annoying. They did away with that. You just kind of stumble into that stuff organically now in the remastered version. Some enemies up ahead here, which I like. A lot of the quests you find by asking about rumors around town. Find NPCs and ask them about the rumors. Just stealing stuff out of the chests here. Yeah, it's great if you're a role player to be discovering the quests by asking about rumors around town. Hey, buddy. Okay, he doesn't see me yet. Oops. Something real janky going on here where it's got the shield and the bow equipped at the same time. I don't really like that. Okay, now it's gone away. Alright, that's better. Weird. Anyway. Oh! Hey! Alright, I got him. Oh. My bow and shield combo is back. It's really weird. A little crazy. I'll figure that out. Anyway. Go through here. Oh, there's another rat here. So this guy is labeled sewer rat. He's not actually going to attack me. I think if you kill him, you don't get rat meat. He's just like a silent observer. He's harmless. Some bones on the ground. They're not worth anything. I don't want those. Can't get through there. Alright, time to leave the sewer. At this point, you have a chance to edit anything about your character that you don't like. I'm just going to go ahead and leave. Alright, so here we are outside. You see that up there? In the distance? It's like a little mage's tower up there. That's eventually probably going to be my player home. Alright, quest completed, blah blah. Red arrow on my compass. Direction. That is where Wayne on Priory is, which is where I'm going to find Joffrey. He's the one I need to bring the Amulet of Kings to. But I think that's going to be it for this episode. It's kind of, I went through the tutorial dungeon. I think that's a good episode, so I'll stop here. So thanks for joining me. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit the like button. And if you want to see more of my content in the future, please subscribe to the channel. Thank you.